One of the central themes of Copper Stopper is how the police consistently refuse to acknowledge a person's civil rights. Anyone who attempts to uphold them is treated as a troublemaker who must be punished with yet more police abuses. As far as they're concerned, only criminals uphold their rights. Ordinary people should do what they're told without question and submit themselves completely to the police's rule. Those that don't are smeared as being uncooperative, having an attitude, being anti-police, or in this case told to their face that they're a knob and an absolute dick. This video takes place in Oxford in December 2021. The driver pulls into a petrol forecourt in a hire vehicle given to him by his insurance company. He suddenly finds himself boxed in by two unmarked vehicles carrying 4 uniformed officers. The driver isn't wanted and has committed no crime. Instead, the police allege that their ANPR has flagged up the plates on his hire vehicle as being cloned. Oh, and apologies for the quality of the CCTV footage. This is due to the petrol garage fulfilling a subject access request, not by supplying the original footage, but by filming the screen with a mobile phone. Badly.
Yeah, sorry, what did you say? This vehicle's what?
It's been reported as having potentially been on cloned plates. So we're trying to work out if this is the genuine vehicle or a vehicle that's had false plates put onto it.
No, but you just said it's been reported that the cloned plates.
Yeah, that's what I just said to you.
Yeah, so not
Reported
potentially.
it might be on cloned plates.
Okay, cool. So
Well, I don't know who you are, okay?
Well, I don't know who you are. You're just assaulting me, driving.
Well, I put your hands behind your back because we don't know who you are. We don't know if you're the person.
Hold on, wait a second. Let me pull my
That's
phone.
fine.
Hold on.
You go back. You don't want that to fall off. Well, the issue is, mate, you keep trying to walk off.
I'm not. I'm trying to get your
No,
paperwork.
but listen. Right, as I said, this is flagged up. It's been on cloned plates, yeah? So we need to get to the bottom of it. I mean, is this a work car? What?
No, he's got the paperwork, so.
Yeah. So just explain to me, is this is this a personal car, work car?
No, it's an e-drive, it's a Curtis car.
Okay, fine.
Because I had an accident, so they give me this hire car.
Right, okay,
Yeah, and it's got the paperwork there.
Yeah. So, this is obviously come back to registered in Manchester as well? The insurance?
The insurance.
Yeah.
But the hire, I've got it hired, so I don't know who's insured with.
Okay, alright. So basically, mate, it's flagged up saying that the original car's number plate has been taken. So essentially, we just want to make sure that this hasn't got the stolen number plates. Yeah?
You've got ID on you, mate.
It says my name in there, so.
Have you got ID on you, then?
Well, how exactly I'm going to give you if I've been handcuffed?
We'll get it for you.
No, you don't need to get it for me. I can get it for you, or you can take my license number.
Why are you being so awkward? I don't understand.
No, I'm not being awkward. You're just being awkward yourself.
You're not
Because
being
you just
awkward.
handcuffed coffee for nothing.
Because you're not really being cooperative. I don't know who you are.
Okay,
I don't
so
know
how are
if
you
you're
going to
a genuine
find out?
person. So I'm asking you for some ID. Have you got?
Yeah, and how exactly am I going to give you ID if you're handcuffed?
Well, you tell me it's in your pocket. I'll take it out.
It's not in my pocket, is it?
Where is it then? Oh, I'll have a look in the car then.
It's, hold on.
Do you want to tell her?
It's, how can you get that bag on the right? Bag, hello? Are you listening or not?
Where is it?
It's just, no, this is back. There's got a truck bag in there, in the back. Look at it in the back.
Back here, yeah.
He's trying to fucking embarrass me for fuck all reasons.
We don't even know
Everybody's watching. Like
Dude, we don't even know who you are.
Yeah, but why are you treating me like a criminal?
We've told you the reason.
No, you haven't. You say it was coming up as cloned plates.
Yes. So this was reported to us.
When?
I'll have a look in a minute. Okay.
I've got, you confirm.
Yeah, of course I can, mate. That's not a problem. I'm just
I've had this vehicle for 11 days.
For 11 days.
11 days,
Okay.
and you're telling me it's been reported with the
Yes,
cloned
mate.
plates.
Yeah. Well, there's no reason we stop you, mate. We don't know who you are, do we?
Well, I don't even know if you're even the real place because I don't know if you even told me your name, you told me or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a massive effort to go to, mate, isn't it? Mate, listen, the point is, we don't know you, do we, yeah? But if this is your car that been nicked, you want us to stop it, wouldn't you? Yeah?
Any car's been nicked, you never get to stop them anyway.
Well, this is
Mate,
what you do,
it's
mate.
disappeared.
Well, this is our third one this week, yeah? And the first two were stolen cars. So so we didn't do it, mate. Okay, you don't believe everything you read on social media.
It's not. I'm talking from reality. Look, I'm a truck driver. I drive a truck for a living.
Okay, listen, we're not giving you any attitude, are we? Okay, there's probably half the reason you're in custody to have attitude. You know?
No, I haven't even spoken the handcuffing. I haven't even said a word.
Yeah, okay.
So don't you use that as an excuse.
Right, so that's probably the reason you're sharing stuff at the moment. Right?
For what?
Because of your attitude.
I haven't even spoken.
Mate, listen, if this was your car,
It's not your car.
if this was your car, would you want us to stop it and deal with people properly who've nicked it? Yeah? Until we check everything out and we find out that it's definitely not stolen, then you'll be on your way. You're delaying this with your attitude.
I'm not delaying. I'm not stopping the conversation.
Right?
I'm not stopping the conversation.
Yeah, it's supposed to take two of us to see you, wouldn't you? Now? You know,
I didn't ask you to do it. You didn't know me. You were standing there anyway. In the car, yes. I wasn't even holding you, was I?
There's two of you now, aren't there?
You chose to be. I didn't.
I'm on for the next 12 hours. I'll say it as long as I want. So it's
So
entirely
I'm
you.
free as well. I'm spending my trip. I'm in the next 3 days.
What do you do for a job, mate?
HGV driver.
Okay, I don't know the greatest HGV driving. I want to know where you work, stop going to do your job, right? Just don't turn it all over, stop going to do my job, right? Lose the attitude, this will be done over and a lot quicker.
Clearly not, because
Right.
I'm just standing here and what they
Yeah, but I'm just saying, your attitude stinks.
This is yours.
I've been perfectly polite to you, okay?
No, you haven't. You've been aggressive.
I'm
There.
responding to you, it's on camera.
What camera? The one that's not even on.
No, it's on there, it's on stealth mode, right?
And you haven't even told me that it's on.
But don't need to. No, I don't. Exactly. Then you go again. Actually, telling me how to do my job. No, I don't.
I am telling you
It's
that.
an overt camera. I don't need to turn this on. It's an overt camera. Okay. It's like Leeds saying that all HGV drivers are wankers or something, isn't it? And I know they're not. See, this is how you treat us. Yeah, this is why you keep.
That's how you treat people.
See that? Right, okay.
If you were polite, people would be polite too.
I was perfectly polite to you.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it is, silly.
So I
Since
do
you got out of
like
the car, you had to in the building.
Eh?
You've tried walking off the bike.
I haven't.
We've had to
How?
stop you.
I've not. No, don't lie.
No,
do
I'm
not
not. Mate,
lie.
the camera's been on from the start.
Okay, do not
Right,
lie.
I'm not going to have this argument.
Okay.
This is the reason why
Just do not lie.
Right, we'll go to take his handcuffs off.
And can I have a stop and search record, please? You've been searched. Well, you searched my vehicle just now.
Unfortunate, mate.
You just searched my vehicle.
No,
No,
searched your vehicle. No,
You have.
You looked for your ID in there.
no. Before that, you searched my vehicle.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
You just went through all the cars.
Get your ID. You told us where your ID was. You can't get it yourself because you were handcuffed. So we went
I told you my ID was at the back.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
was getting.
yeah, no, but you didn't go. You checked the front and then you went at the back later
Because
on.
you said it was in the car.
Anyway, what's
Well,
your shoulder
that's
number?
what
So you
we're
refused
doing
to give me a stop and search record.
Because I can give you one. It's not hard.
Yeah.
If that's what you
Sorry,
want.
your shoulder number?
I haven't searched you, have I?
Yes, you have.
I haven't searched you.
You haven't in person, but however you search
I haven't
shoulder
searched you, I
number.
haven't
Sorry, your
searched
name.
PC Wardlaw.
Sorry, your name.
Wheeler.
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 Name
Do you need my name? You got my number, number 2.
and name.
You don't need my name.
So how can they tell me
I
their
don't
name?
want to give you my name. That's
Oh,
my
you
choice.
don't?
No.
So you're refusing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is your name?
Sorry?
Your name?
That's my name.
That's not. That's a number.
You don't need to know my name, mate.
Okay.
That's
You're refusing as well, yeah?
We don't need to.
Okay, cool.
We haven't actually searched the car under any power.
Yeah, you have.
Just looking for ID for him.
Okay,
So
well,
we can check out who he is so we can let him go. Yeah. But there we go.
no. Oh, you was in the back.
Do
Was
you
in
not
the
like?
boot.
Do you not like the
We
police?
could do it.
Hey?
We could do it.
I have nothing to do with the police.
We could do it if you want. It's been about half an hour. That's how long
Hey?
it takes now.
What you just did? Because didn't you open the boot?
No,
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Didn't you open the front two
This
doors?
is all on camera, mate.
No. And you haven't even told me you got the camera on.
I
However,
don't need to tell you what the camera on.
yes, you have.
You did. You told us.
Oh, does he know? He knows the.
Okay.
No, the
What about
rules,
the?
I'm going to tell him where he works next week. And the area where he works
Didn't you open the front two
door?
door? Didn't you open the front two door, left and right door?
I opened that one and then opened
And
the
the
one at
officer
back.
opened the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Just explained about how long you've been kept here, and now you're keeping yourself here.
I'm not.
We'd have been
Well,
lying
obviously,
to you,
I need to get the details because I don't even know who you are. Do I?
You've got details. That's what you
Yeah,
need.
that's not- that's a
you
number.
fed it to Thames Valley Police.
Eh?
Yeah? You fed it to Thames Valley Police, and
Okay.
they will have a record of who we are.
And so you're refusing to give me a search record? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, mate.
Okay.
It's going to be about
Okay,
half
cool.
an hour though.
That's fine. You can take as long as you want. So who actually reported this? The vehicle.
No?
Who actually reported the vehicle?
Manchester Police.
When, and do you know when was this? Oh yeah, the other officer was meant to be telling me that when was it? And
We don't know. We don't have that information.
oh, you don't know when it was reported.
We don't have that information. We only have our in-car systems. We don't have a full computer system that tells us all
Do you
the
know
details.
how many days ago it was?
No, I don't know. But it's still a live one. If it comes from our car, it's still a live one, which means it hasn't been removed.
Can I have a look at it?
No.
Okay. So you're basically lying to me, is that what you're telling me?
No. Sorry? I will this one makes us to him. Sorry. Yeah, yes mate, we're lying. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably are. Yeah. Probably are. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. As people out.
1793.
Sorry?
1793. Today's date.
1793,
Today's date.
which is 17th of the December 21.
It is.
Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright. I'm the one that's been a knob. After you can't confirm when it was actually being reported.
Mate, listen, I told you, okay? We didn't do this for fun.
You do it. Honestly, you get pleasure out of
Yeah,
it.
of course we do. Yeah, you're right.
Literally, you get pleasure out of it.
Mate,
And then followed by you calling me a knob.
I implore you to upload whatever you filmed. I implore you to upload on social media. People will realise what an absolute dick you are.
So you just call me a dick? You just call me a dick? Hey? You just call me a dick? So, hold on. So you just call me a dick? Can you just put me in You just call me a dick?
No, I didn't do that, no.
Huh?
No?
You didn't call me
No,
a
I
dick?
don't think so.
So you're refusing that you called me a dick
Mate,
just now?
just favour. Get out of the way.
Okay, cool. It's quite actually funny because it's been recording for the last 45
But
seconds.
you're being a bit of a dick now, aren't you?
So you call me again a dick?
Well, yes, but I'm saying you're acting like a bit of a dick.
Okay,
Yeah?
but you call me a dick?
No, I've said you're acting like
No,
a
no,
bit
no.
of a
You
dick.
said I was being a dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to move your car?
What's interesting about this incident is how the police seem to believe that they can operate under a blanket coercive force throughout. At no point do they consider that the driver is the victim of clone plates. Instead, they automatically consider him to be the perpetrator. They handcuff him despite him showing no resistance, search his vehicle despite having no reasonable suspicion that he's carrying a prohibited item, and detain him under a non-existent power of quasi-arrest. Then, when they find he's done nothing wrong, they attempt to cover up by avoiding a paper trail of their misconduct. They do this by pretending that preparing a search record will result in an extended delay. When the driver calls their bluff, they're given no option but to fulfil his request, which takes just a few moments. PC Palfreyman then insults the driver, and when confronted, brazenly denies it, which, if anything, shows the police's reflexive instinct for covering up, or at the very least reveals their total indifference toward the truth. And they do all this because they think they will get away with it, operating under the presumption that most people don't know their rights and few people ever bother to complain. Not in this instance, however, because not only did the driver make an official complaint against all the officers involved, he contacted Ian Gould, who then sued Thames Valley Police for false imprisonment, assault, battery and interference with goods. True to form, the Professional Standards Department and the police's legal department were unrepentant. They denied all liability and backed up the officers' collaborated version of events, claiming the driver had been obstructive, had attempted to walk away, that the officers had not searched his car, that PC Palfreyman did not swear at the driver in any way, and none of the body-worn video was preserved because all of the officers forgot to mark it as evidential. And that last point is a good example why you must always film the police whenever they engage with you, or at the very least ensure you make a subject access request for their recordings within 30 days. Just remember that body-worn video is pointed at you, not them. It's at their mercy and prone to be destroyed or denied when it condemns them and acquits you. It wasn't until court proceedings were initiated against Thames Valley Police that the driver's mobile recording was disclosed. Upon seeing it, the police lawyers backtracked. They amended their defence by stating that the 4 officers involved hadn't brazenly lied in their initial statements. Instead, it was simply a case of an attrition of memory. Not lies, not perjury, not perverting the course of justice, but an attrition of memory. In court, the police's barrister even went as far as to suggest that the driver should be condemned for filming the police, and that by doing so he was somehow deserving of the abuse he suffered, despite the fact that A, the officers didn't even know he was filming from the outset, and that B, if he hadn't filmed them, he would have had no proof against their attrition of memory. Thankfully, the judge saw through the police's cellophane defence, found for the driver and awarded him significant damages, plus the satisfaction of public vindication. None of the officers involved were ever held accountable for their misconduct, and none of them ever apologised. Still, you can find some comfort in knowing that PC Paul Freeman's closing wish of having this uploaded to social media has been fulfilled, where he is supremely confident that he'll be acquitted in the court of public opinion for his behaviour. And as he's so keen to have this uploaded, I'll send him a link to the video so he can read the comments for himself. Court is now in session. How to deal with the police during a traffic stop, how to obtain CCTV and body-worn video, and how to sue the police are all subjects dealt with in Copper Stopper, which covers hundreds of different aspects of protecting yourself from law enforcement. Available exclusively from the Star Chamber website.